What's up, Mike? Y'all know what it is. Y'all heard what I said. Wrestling Pod, Diesel D, Talvin Burn, aka They Don't Want None. Your voice is back. We better than ever. Going to give y'all the best content we can for the rest of 2021. Right now, we're going to give y'all our WWE Summerslam 2021 predictions as they come from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, home of the Raiders. They got a decent card. I say decent card. Let's go right into it.
Why you say decent?
I say it's decent.
I think it's pretty good.
You think a lot of stuff pretty good. I never heard you say nothing not pretty good.
Now looking at the potential matchups, at least four of the matches are pretty good.
They showed all the matchups on Raw. They went through. I was like, damn, that's how the match.
I said at least four of them are pretty. At least four of the matches going to be real good matches.
Be SummerSlam.
They may add another one, but we're going to pretty much give y'all our predictions of what we think will happen on the match card. We're going to start off with the first match. Alexa Bliss with her girl Lily. Finally going up against Eva Marie, I seen with Dewdrop in her corner. Who wins this match right here?
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, that's all I need to say.
I believe there's no reason why Alexa Bliss doesn't win this match. If Eva Marie wins, WWE gonna have to tell me something else because she's been back for 2 months and she's done nothing. Dewdrop's more than her. So
if she wins, she gotta show something in that match that she could do something and beat somebody like Alexa Bliss. Mm-hmm. She better be getting a title shot.
But the only way she would win that match is with the help of a distraction from Dewdrop.
Well, you got the distraction from Lily.
That ain't no distraction.
Shit.
That's camera angle work.
No.
It's a distraction.
Come on now. They had a doll wink. I'm not even gonna get into that shit.
You right though. You just gotta see how whatever she can do in the match.
Exactly. But next, for the Raw Tag Team Championships, you have the phenomenal AJ Styles and Omos. Guys had the title since WrestleMania. They look like they would be defending those titles against the team of Randy Orton and Riddle. RK Bro. Who do y'all got coming out of this match right here?
RK Bro.
You know, bro.
Yeah, as I told y'all guys,
I feel like
this is going to be one of those matches in the middle of the card. It's going to give a nice pop for the fans. They're going to love it. I think we're going to have a new Raw Tag Team.
Yeah, I honestly think RK Bro had this.
Yeah, and you seen when they were the tag team for like that month, they actually was a pretty good tag team. You know what's going to happen in the match. AJ Styles is going to get his work, but he also going to get his ass kicked. And Omos going to come in and start. They can't stop him, but once AJ get back in, he's going to be the one to lose the match.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if AJ and Omos retain.
And you know, WWE's not good with storytelling, but this was pretty decent storytelling. Exactly, with the Viper being the Viper, but Riddle still coming down there, be having his back even after getting RKO and getting left. As the Viper would do.
About time they had another good storyline with somebody else other than Roman.
If RKO Bro lose cleanly and Riddle the one that lose, that tag team is over.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have a Orton versus Riddle feud.
Yeah,
or at least one match out of it. But if they don't lose clean, you might get a rematch next night on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Then they could win right there. You know they always got something special for the Raw after WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
Yeah, y'all heard what we said. We're going to the next match. It's the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre going up against the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal with Shanky and what was it, Veer? They are banned from ringside.
Yep.
McIntyre said was to bring the sword. Simply, guys, who wins this match?
I say McIntyre because that's still probably my favorite wrestler in there. I want him to win. But if Jinder do win, if he do win, that means he next in line for a title shot.
You know what that get?
What?
Come on, yo. Are you possibly telling me that there's a chance that Jinder Mahal is going to beat you
if there's a 1% chance that Jinder Mahal wins, it's going to be one because of interference out of a new Indian group.
And especially if they bar from ringside, he's not winning that match.
Why not?
Oh, okay.
Against Drew McIntyre.
Not against the
honest warriors.
One of the top stars.
The top star over the last year, basically. Over the last year and a half or so.
Yeah,
that's what you trying to tell me, Dar.
I just don't got it, dude.
The top baby face on Raw. That's what you trying to tell me.
Yeah. Well,
Come on.
But I
believe
said
Drew
that.
won. He believed
I
Drew.
said that based on their Drew been on top every single week. It was never a week where Jinder Mahal was on top, even with Vader and Shanky. They've been doing that for like 3 or 4 straight weeks.
Yeah.
Something with them, and Drew McIntyre came out on top every single time.
No, actually, that is my theory, but it's a goddamn Drew. It's a goddamn Van Shanky.
Yeah. They haven't proved that.
They not yet. What did they prove
So
on the
why-
road?
I mean,
Why should he
Jinder
be
was
scared of them
still out
anyway?
there though.
Jinder ass kept running.
Cause he had a song.
Backing up. It's 3 of y'all though going against one person.
But
It's
the
good that
man-
he got a
They
sword.
got a sword.
They got Chad. Do you see how
What the hell
big?
Chad gonna do to a sword?
Do you see how big Van is? Your words. What is he?
Alright.
A behemoth.
About
And let's not talk about Shanky, lanky ass.
like 6'8". How tall he is? He just like got like 3 inches on Drew McIntyre.
But I think it should be a good match.
Yeah, I
It
agree
will
with it.
be.
I think it'd be a good
Yeah.
match. Right now, we've named 3 of the matches, and I think they're all going to be pretty good. Next, for the United States Championships, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus defending against the Arch of Infamy.
Are you not entertained?
Damian Priest. Who y'all got in this one?
It's Damian Priest time, baby. Let's go.
I
Sheamus
feel-
my God. Damian
I
Priest
feel
my
Sheamus didn't have the run he was supposed to have since having this title. And even keeping it since WrestleMania, I feel like there might be Damian Priest time.
I
so.
kept going back and forth. After Sheamus' promo on Raw, I thought Sheamus, but I still probably think Priest, because like you just said, his run since WrestleMania haven't been all that good. I mean, he did break his nose and was gone for that time. But after that, he had a couple defenses against Humberto's, and then the defenses he straight was beating him up before the match.
He had 2 defenses against Humberto.
One of the matches he beat Humberto up before the match. That don't count.
I think he
So
had
think
one
he throwing
against
He went against Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Alright. Y'all know he was an NXT North American champion. He's new up and coming on Raw, and a new person is straight getting a chance on Raw. Like that.
And you know, it's like customary when you come up to Raw, your first title is a tag team title or it's a United States Championship, and this is for the United States Championship.
So there you go.
Our next match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, representing the Bloodline, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, your SmackDown Tag Team Champions, defending those titles against the father and son duo of Ray and Dominic.
It's paranoia. Down since day 1.
The Mysterios getting another shot to redeem themselves and try to get those titles back. In this match, I think this will be a pretty good damn match. What do y'all think? What's this match?
That could be.
Uso!
I think
7 times.
I believe the Usos keep the titles this time in convincing fashion match, not with no cheap roll up there. It's gonna be an Uso splash. Get them out of here.
The Mysterios my boys. The Usos my boys too.
I mean, what more can
Man.
Ray ask for? He didn't want a tag team title with his son. He in his mid-40s, like, baby.
If they don't win this time, that's all they get.
Like you said, it
I
ain't
mean, I just
paranoia.
feel like
It's the Usos.
to go along with the
Usos are the
Bloodline and the Roman Reigns storyline. Bloodline needs to keep some titles,
Yeah.
keep some titles for a while. That's just
to
how I
show
feel.
that they the dominant stage.
I wouldn't mind them losing just so they could get it back.
You always
Anytime.
saying that.
Because all that time that which one was injured? All that time that Jimmy missed from the injury, then he came back, had the personal problems. They missed out basically almost a whole year on title reigns. I
Yeah.
thought they should be about 9, 10 times by now. But they just getting that 7 title. They was 6-time champions like 2, 3 years ago.
That's because of the injuries.
Yeah. Well, there's about 7 title matches on this card, ladies and gentlemen, but this was one of the few that is not a title match. A grudge match. What I possibly believe can be a show steal because it features the rated R superstar, the Hall of Famer, Edge, going up against the Architect, trying to embrace his vision, Seth Rollins, because he said, if I can't have the Universal title, neither can Edge.
Damn.
So I believe it's gonna be a good one, but who do y'all got winning this one?
I honestly don't know.
This is a tough.
That's the one I honestly
toughest
don't
one.
know at all.
This is a tough one to me. If I had to say, I would actually say Seth Rollins
Burn.
because
Damn.
at this point, I mean, what else does Edge have to prove?
Yeah.
And plus, Seth Rollins said he was next in line for a title shot.
But
Yeah.
Edge also.
Yeah,
be
but
next
at
in
the
line
same
for title
time,
shot.
when you coming back at the 11 years,
He's 11-time champion.
you gotta. I feel like Vince wants to keep him up at the title pitch of main eventer, so he can't have so many losses.
That's never good.
But if he does lose, it's good for him to lose to a person cleanly.
Yeah, sometimes it's Seth Rollins,
because his last match against Reigns, it's not like he lost cleanly. Seth came out there and cheated, so he's still protected in that sense. You know, Seth going to cheat. So Seth might went from a cheat, so he still would be protected.
And then another thing I get out of it, like I wouldn't mind Edge winning though, but I'm saying like for the at that point in their career, and if you go off of, I base stuff off of promos too. Where the hell was Edge and all? You see Seth Rollins keep coming on here doing promos, talking about how much better he is. The Edge that he's gonna put him down, like on past SmackDown. He had a whole long promo. I ain't seen no Edge out there doing that.
But Edge was out there the week before.
One time? How many times Seth Rollins?
He was on there twice. And then they had them, they was going against each other. Edge was in the ring and Seth Rollins.
I remember they was fighting each other.
So
no, they wasn't fighting each other. Edge was in the ring and Seth Rollins in the back with some colorful white paint, purple tie-dye suit.
Oh, I remember. But I feel like with this match, people won't complain either way.
Yeah.
Whoever wins the match.
Hey, but Edge the ultimate opportunity.
So
he could cheat too.
my question for this match is: the winner of this match the next #1 contender for the Universal Championship?
Most likely.
No, you can't say that.
Why?
They supposed to earn that opportunity, remember?
Now they is earning.
How it's going against each other earned.
They the top two next after.
How?
They pretty much
championship.
having a grudge match because they fighting for who won the championship opportunity next. So I feel like within the storyline, they gonna involve whichever one them winning.
Yeah.
I defeated. I told them now it's my turn.
That's why I said I think Seth Rollins
Yeah,
gonna win
who
because Edge had the last recent title
And who
shot.
else on SmackDown? It ain't gonna be Big E because he got the money in the bank.
What that mean? Money in the bank. You can cash in and say you want a title shot.
And whoever he fought the last couple of weeks,
Who?
Big E. They'll push him up there to get him a title shot. Nakamura just won the Intercontinental title.
He wasn't fighting nobody because he got the money in the
He's
bank.
gonna be a Apollo Crews. Cesaro already had his chance if it still reigns. So it ain't gonna be him.
So what makes you think it's Edge if Edge just had the most recent title shot?
Because he didn't lose cleanly.
So this what I.
When the fuck last time anybody lost cleanly against Reigns?
No.
Alright then.
So that's what I believe gonna happen. To prolong this gonna be, of course, a distraction or a cheat from Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
But the ultimate opportunity is gonna overcome it. He's gonna pin Seth,
I actually think
and the ref is not gonna see Seth's foot on the ropes. So that's gonna start a controversy where it leads to a triple threat at the next pay-per-view. Whoever the champion is, and then whoever don't get pinned in a triple threat match, gonna be the one talking about I get the next title shot because I didn't get pinned.
I like that.
That's just what I believe. But our next match, it is a triple threat match, and it's for the Raw Women's Championship. Your Raw Women's Champion, Nikki A.S.H., almost a superhero, defending that title against the Nightmare Rhea Ripley and the Queen Charlotte. Guys, this is an interesting one. Who takes this one? Who gets the Raw Women's Championship?
This is the second match in the Raw. Really don't know who gonna win. As Talk pointed out, they said Charlotte is undefeated at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
And with her promo a couple weeks ago, when she went on a rant talking about how many times she got cashed in on, like 3, sometimes
3 out of the 4
it's
times.
like 3 or 4, yeah, 3 times. I feel like she could get the title back once again, cause she ain't lose from getting pinned or submit cleanly in a one-on-one match or a triple threat. Just want Money in the Bank once again.
Well, in my opinion, Nikki A.S.H. does not come out of this whole situation with the title. I agree with Darren. I feel, not just because she's undefeated, I feel like Vince McMahon gets a hard on when Charlotte Flair wins matches on the biggest stages. She don't lose too many WrestleManias. She don't lose too many. She's undefeated at SummerSlam, but I just feel like she's not gonna lose here. But I won't be surprised if Rhea pulls it out.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't even.
If she does, she's pinning Nikki, not Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's what my heart is saying, Rhea, but my brain is saying it's gonna be
Yeah, my
Charlotte.
brain is saying Vince McMahon is still in charge.
I feel like you said. I feel like either Rhea or Charlotte. Like you said, I don't think Nikki gonna retain. She had a nice one, but going against those two with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley is two of the best, and especially being on Raw. And like you said, you wouldn't be surprised. Both of y'all said you wouldn't be surprised if Rhea came out, but like Darren said, it's Charlotte Flair to her promo, and like you said, it's Vince girl.
And it's a triple threat, no disqualification.
And you know she gonna do whatever she can.
Anything had.
Don't forget the vintage Charlotte. It's a triple threat match.
And if she do lose, if she don't win the title, she not gonna be the one that get pinned or something.
Either way, she not getting pinned.
Cause it's Charlotte Flair.
Hey, y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what we said. Our next match, there's no need to compare or figure out if this is going to be the main event of SummerSlam, because you know people like to make their own narratives, because there was 2 nights of WrestleMania and this main event at one. But it's the rematch for WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's the EST of WWE. Your SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair defending that title against the returning Blueprint Standard Legit Boss Sasha Banks. This is going to be a good one. Who takes this?
Bianca, it's my girl, always my girl, ever since NXT. But if this is a rematch and this is the second time they fight each other, and they might not fight again, it's gonna be 1-1 in Sasha's. Right?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like as much as I appreciate Bianca being a women's champion, she had her run from WrestleMania to SummerSlam, and I don't know. As Sasha Banks like to say, you can bank on Sasha Banks. I feel like more as an entertainer and performer than Bianca right now. And then that's not nothing to do with Bianca, because Bianca is one of the baddest at her whole repertoire. But I just feel like because of the consistency and the experience, like a veteran, you need Sasha to just get that pop and that heel burn, that Baron Corbin, yay bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Sasha wins this match.
So for me, I've been going back and forth like the last few weeks. I actually wouldn't care which one won, because I genuinely would be happy whichever one wins the match. But like y'all was saying, I feel like Sasha will win just because it's a rematch. And now Sasha is back fully as a heel again. And you know she do her best work as a heel.
Yeah.
So I can see her pulling that out, especially with what happened on Friday with the promo. When she got people up there coming, had Carmella and Zelina Vegas coming out, like they helping her and stuff.
That was one point I was telling to me, it looked like Sasha is starting a group. Carmella already got plenty of title shots. She lost to Bianca twice. She lost to Sasha, once?
Yeah.
Or twice. And you know Zelina really ain't gonna get no title shot. To me, that promo at the end of that SmackDown looked like Sasha is starting a group. Sasha being the leader with Carmella and Zelina Vega. But I do say this. I'm predicting the future now. Sasha Banks gonna win the belt in WrestleMania. She gonna get it back. To me, if this really is a group, to me she gonna lose it to Carmella. And they gonna let Carmella become a 2-time champion later on down the line at whatever December pay-per-view, or maybe even Royal Rumble. Cause you know they love Carmella. And Sasha gonna get it back at WrestleMania, whatever type of match it is. Cause she still hasn't won at WrestleMania yet. She been one of your biggest woman wrestlers in WWE history and still haven't won a WrestleMania match yet.
Yeah, all I know, I just know it's going to be a real good match again. You said Bianca had a good run as champion. And with this being the rematch as well, anything can happen in the rematch too.
Yeah.
But you see how stuff be happening. People think somebody going to win just as a rematch. Remember back then, back in the early 2000s, how they used to always do rematches every time the person would stay the champion for like the next 3 pay-per-views.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the match I am least interested in. I'm not excited about it.
Go.
For the WWE for the quote-unquote prestigious WWE Championship, you have Goldberg returning once again, skipping the line, not fighting nobody else, no #1 contenders matches to get a title shot. He's going up against the Almighty WWE champion.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lashley. And Bobby, he's looking to destroy him. Goldberg and got his son Gage involved. MVP been doing a lot of talking on the mic, but Lashley had a nice promo this past Monday.
Best promos. So yeah.
And of course Goldberg got the finish with the fucking spear, the weak ass spear at the end.
Phony ass man.
My heart and my brain is saying Bobby Lashley retains this title. But for some reason, the 2% that's in, the 98% of me says Lashley is almighty and dominates Goldberg. But it's 2% of me that says Vince McMahon scams us again like he did against The Fiend in 2019. And he steals the belt, gives it to Goldberg. But Big E comes out and cashes in.
That's the only way I see.
That's the only way Goldberg wins to me. There's no way I see Goldberg winning and then coming out on Raw talk about who's next. No, fuck no.
That's the only way Goldberg wins.
Like you said, it's the only way you win.
Because they say Goldberg's only signed to a contract for like the next 2 years, only fight 2 or 3 matches.
He's supposed to fight 2 matches for the next 2-3 years, and he already fought McIntyre.
There's already a second match.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna be a third match, it's gonna be a cash in by Big E. But Lashley.
My prediction.
Not losing.
My prediction: the almighty WWE champion Bobby Lashley, in Lashley words, Bill, I will destroy you, because he's one of the most dominant champions.
This man's been champion since what, late January?
Early February? Like mid-February.
And he's been dominating all the way through WrestleMania. It's been a hell of a reign. Even through the breakup of the Hurt Business and all that. The man's went through some people, man. But if there was any doubt what your main event of SummerSlam was, you need look no further. Roman Reigns has literally main evented every pay-per-view. Except one. That was when he came out right after the Elimination Chamber to smash Daniel Bryan. So why would we not think he's on a main event against John Cena? Your main event for the Universal Championship.
Boom.
The Tribal Chief, the head of the table. He defends the Universal Championship. It's the 16th time former world champion. Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena. I got 2 simple questions. Who y'all got winning this match? And can Cena survive for just 1, 2, 3?
Acknowledge me. There's no way Roman Reigns losing this match. I could see Cena winning, breaking a record between the biggest star in the company right now for the last 2 or 3 years.
I feel like if he breaks the record, if he wins this match and breaks the record, then this is his last title run. I don't feel like he's getting another.
Yeah.
He might stay, come back here and there like The Rock, but that nigga going back to Hollywood for good. If he.
It's this Cena time to break the record right here. If not, I don't think Cena winning. Cena can win, but I don't think he winning.
I just don't think we had a surprise factor anymore of thinking Super Cena can't lose. We've seen him be destroyed a few times over the last couple
The
years.
2 most guys that kicked out in wrestling
history fighting each other.
Or when he would lose matches.
There should be at least 5 spears and 5 attitude adjustments.
Y'all get messed up the whole match and just get there and come back. So.
But I gotta agree with Darren. 98% of me says
Roman Reigns.
I acknowledge the head of the table and he keeps his title. Well going on. But yeah, it just keeps it going. See who's next to acknowledge in the bloodline, keep all the titles. I can't disrespect my favorite wrestler all the time. There's a chance he pulls this out. But are we really getting full-time Cena back? There ain't no way this man ain't got some movie script on his desk.
That's why it's the summer tour.
As much as I like John Cena, y'all know he's my favorite all the time. Roman Reigns is keeping that title, as this character is one of his best works ever in his career. And also, like Darren said, and I pay attention to everything. Cena was only there for some 17, what was it, the summer of Cena? And first of all, Cena about to film a movie anyway. It would surprise me if Cena won the match.
True.
And then, that's the other part of me. If Cena does win, Cena either gets cashed in on at the SummerSlam, or when he comes out there on SmackDown, Roman wants an instant rematch, and the cash-in happens there. But for some reason, I feel like before August is over, Big E will be a WWE or Universal champion.
this is Roman.
Yeah,
This is Roman's time to solidify himself. And I actually disagree with that. Because going forward, at Survivor Series, it's going to be the tribal chief head of the table versus the Almighty. That's what I see in the future.
That's Survivor Series.
Just like last Survivor Series, you had the tribal chief versus the Scottish Warrior. Now you want the tribal chief
It
versus...
sounds damn good. But don't you ever think that Vince McMahon can look at his computer and see John Cena versus Goldberg in Survivor Series?
No.
First time ever.
I'll tell you one thing, I just want to see how this match turned out. With Cena, y'all remember the match from No Mercy in 2017? Like, y'all said when he kept kicking out from everything. So you know it's going to be a good match.
I just look at the different combinations. Reigns, Goldberg. The Reigns and Goldberg he never got. He can still get it in a
You
Survivor
can look at
Series.
any combination.
Why you even...
Cena and Lashley.
Why you even mention that?
Reigns
Because it's Vince McMahon.
Well, you already got your Spear versus Spear with Lashley and Goldberg. You don't need Spear versus Spear.
He didn't get the one he wanted. He wanted Goldberg. But that's
not
Lashley's
Lashley's
so let's not rule it out for Lashley.
Lashley ain't get what he wanted. He wanted Brock Lesnar. But he got Goldberg.
But guess what? He almighty WWE champion.
Well,
what I said.
Y'all heard what we said, guys. That's our WWE Summerslam preview for our predictions. Y'all can always hit the comments, let us know y'all predictions as well. We gonna interact, let y'all know how we feel. We'll be back with the review at the SummerSlam because our ass ain't going. Plane tickets higher than the actual tickets. But we're gonna be watching it with y'all from Diesel Detail and there, 888 and 19. Still heard what I said, Wrestling Pod, baby, and we out.
Yes, sir.